Well then, here we are together. And, I already watched it earlier before I turned on the recording, and it's looking better. And just help you become one with what is really a very simple technique, even though with all these moving parts, and it can get confusing, and perhaps the more intelligent you are, the more confused you might become. I don't know. Or sometimes having studied with a bunch of other teachers before, becoming connected to the learning of this technique can influence you because you've got all this stuff floating around in your head about how to play. But that can be influential as well. Now, you start to get the idea of the grip. Right? We have this grip. It's essentially a 3-finger grip. And we're feeling some form of pressure here. You have to hold a stick. Be like the Swiss drummers you were talking about, where they'll drop a stick and have one ready to go so quickly you wouldn't know that they dropped it. we have to hold on to this stick, but we want to be relaxed about it. And this grip is about a 3-finger grip, so we develop what would be a very narrow fulcrum, right? Because we want that stick to have the potential to rebound. That means it has to rock over a fulcrum. No matter what grip you're using, if it's rebounding, there's got to be a fulcrum. That's unequivocal. Fingers, death grip, if you can get that stick to bounce at all, somewhere in here there's a fulcrum because it's going boom, boom, boom. Right? So what we're looking to do is develop this very rather somewhat sophisticated, but very simple grip. And we run the energy from the thumb towards the middle finger as opposed to creating the fulcrum between the thumb and the first finger. So we have this 3-finger grip. Now we can imagine the thumb running energy from the middle of the thumb out towards the middle finger and to the first finger. And then you'd have the fulcrum running through the middle of the thumbnail out towards somewhere in between the first finger and the middle finger. We could consider the energy running more directly to the middle finger. But what we do want is this narrow fulcrum, and Dick would typically be looking for it, over in palm down, looking for us to feel the middle finger. Murray as well. What we need to do, he said to me, we need to educate that middle finger. Okay, so there's that. Now, what's interesting is, to help understand what's happening, if it's not happening at all, and you can't get the stick to bounce at all, which you've occasionally, dealt with, you get to the surface and there's no bounce at all. Maybe hit the shank or whatever you're doing. And then I just helped you understand that the hand does do this. See? You got the thinker right now. That famous statue. But the hand does do this, doesn't it? Well, I've got no stick in my hand. No stick in your hand. So we're in that nice flat neutral position. Yeah. And then you see now you can get, remember this thing? You found that. And then if we bend forward, the fingers will react to kind of like that. Yeah. And then if you turn upward, the fingers come towards the palm. Let them elongate. Let them just hang. Let the tips of the fingers, see the whole, you like that. See, now you let go, you have the tips a little tight, I think. Now if you rotate up, they all start to come to the bottom. If you go all the way up, almost come to the palm. Not quite. So the fingers have this relationship because they're a series of fulcrums attached to the wrist fold, which is attached to the antecubical fold, attached to the shoulder fold. Okay. Pardon me. So we have to believe in that. And there's this level of belief that needs to occur to experience this technique. But to what extent do we feel the hand doing that? You know, to help you start to get it, we got to the surface and then you felt it open up a little bit. Barely anything, depending on the number of rebounds, right? See, you might need to talk about it with the student, and it's happening, but it's tiny. So if you exaggerate something to feel it, that's a mistake. Okay? So, and I went as far as to just have you turn and come up and play one note. You know, or that would be feeling turning to the ceiling as well as turning towards the surface, which is kind of the Chad Wackerman thing, right? But his exercise is about getting to feel rebounds. What tactile experience do you get in touch with when you are actually accomplishing multiple rebounds, right? But we could just play one note, or we could just come down and stop. Or we could just come down and stop. You see, like that. Although I could, let's see, that was really good. A little shanky, because I knew, well, you can tell, watch me. Can you tell that I'm going to hit the shank? I can already tell. I've been doing this longer than you. I just know that based on this positioning, if I come down, I'm going to get the shank. It's tiny, but I've done this long enough that I know that I would need to be here. So I would get the bottom of the bead so that if I come up, I'm going to get the bottom. You like that? See? That's it. You know, unbelievably simple that is. And you're not crunching with the back fingers. They may or may not even be touching the stick. You're thinking up here somewhere. Forward grip. Okay? So that if we do want it to rebound, there will be some experience of the hand doing what it would do, but it's so tiny. Especially if you're just playing two notes. How different is two notes to a single? Barely any difference. So you can almost imagine, let's see. I'm almost imagining not having the hand do anything, not even opening. Dick Wilson would say, when I really get the thing going, it feels like I just stay open. I think it was Martinez that said, or just stay closed. What does that mean? It means you don't have to do anything but hold the stick properly. Stop doing stuff. Because the hand will, it's like magic. It'll take care of it. It'll take care of itself. You're heading to the shank, I can tell. I'm pretty sure. Go down really, no. Go back to where you were. Let's find it. And you know your arm has to be by your side. Now you hold the stick up like in the Chad position or at the top of a turn. Now just go down slowly and see if you get the bottom of the, you're going to get the shank right there.
Right.
So find right there, find the bottom of the bead. It's going to be somewhere there. Right in there. Now lift it up from there. Now come down and make one note. Perfect, Steve. Perfect. Beautiful. Yes. Yes. I remember the last lesson I said, wherever this, after I edited it, it becomes different, so I can't tell you now. But I will point out to you that very moment. You find where the floor really is. You come up, you hold onto the stick with this grip, and you're going to get the bottom of the beam. And you don't have to force it. You don't have to do anything, but just a comfortable turn. For me, it always feels like just knocking. I have this, I can feel, Dick would say the knuckles. You can see the knuckles going up and down. And it feels like you're knocking on a door. For me, I get that bit of that feeling. But you have to know, before all this stuff, you're in no man's land right now. You have to go down to the surface and find the floor. See, that calms everything down. You're a little low, butt end's too low, I can tell. You have to find it. Yeah, but there's no playing, there's just holding this lever arm or the beam. Just relax. You have to shake everything out too. That's not bad. That'll probably be the bottom. Turn up. And come down and you'll probably land on the bottom. There. See? Your arm's nice and relaxed right now. Sure, there's a little bit of, for everybody, there is a moment of, there's some kind of, the body has to absorb the force of the stick meeting the pad. So that the arm feels something. There's a bit of a jangle. It's tiny, but there's something. Yeah, so you feel it, and then everything calms down. And you're just waiting there. It's really good. Now, if you were to just, let me see, with what you just did for one note, what if you just didn't change your grip, but just left it on the surface? What would happen? You didn't even open your hand. You didn't feel much of this. You didn't even feel it.
No.
Yeah, you just held the stick and you let. Now, without doing anything at the bottom, doing anything at the top, just holding the stick. If you were to come up and let's see, there's 4, stopping down or stopping up. But I didn't even feel my hand open. I know, I guess it did because the butt end came away from the palm. I remember that. Yeah, now lift it up after 4. Yeah, you see, the fact that your baby finger means you're thinking of opening. You just hold it. Remember, it's like you stay closed. Just turn it. After 4 notes, lift it up, it'll bounce. And lift. Yeah, but you didn't time the lift. Now, you don't have to lift. You can just come back to parallel above the surface. So first you have to find the floor. If you think you're at the floor, but what's your baby finger doing? Baby finger is not going to go out. Watch. Here's my grip. See where my baby finger is? Now I'm just going to leave this grip and turn. Do it in the air. Just turn in the air. Yeah, you can just go down slowly. Go all the way down. And slowly. Now relax your arm. There, baby. There. No, but you don't come up. Now your arm's poking out. Every time you turn down, instead of just leaving this, now slowly leverage it up. There, come on. Don't let your baby finger doesn't. Just hold it. And go down just as slowly. Baby finger isn't going to come out. It's resting against my wrist. You see, you got it. See, so that's what you feel. It's just moving slowly. You just come down and you'll get some bounce. Yeah, not much, but you got something, right? Now, if you don't do anything, you continue to strive to perfect this grip. You don't really have to do very much of anything other than 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And stop down. 1, 2, 3, lift. 1, 2, 3, lift. Lift. See, you're throwing your baby finger out, which is okay. You can do that. You can take them off and leave them, but the idea is to just do nothing. Keep your hand just. Yeah. Why is your baby finger opening? Can't you just leave it there? No, you don't need it. No, just put the stick down on the surface for a minute. Let your arm relax. Let your arm relax. Let your arm relax. Gotta let it just go. There, feel that grip? Yeah. Let's lift it up 1 inch and put it back down. There, see, it doesn't. Lift it up 4 inches. Don't move your baby. You don't need to do your baby finger. Put it down slowly. There. Now, if you do that kind of in real time, to smoothly lift and come down, and yeah, fine. Yeah, see, it bounced, didn't it? You got some bounce. Okay. If you did that just like that, and you don't do the baby finger thing, and then you lifted it up after 4 notes, what would happen? Just easy. Just leave your hand and turn. No, see? You're trying to get it to bounce instead of just turning and knowing it that you have a fulcrum here in the. See? That kind of thing. Right? Right? See, just give me 2. Give me 2. Don't throw your baby finger open. Just 2. Okay, bounce, but just give me 2 of those. And then lift it back up. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 4. Oh, see? You have to lift it up sooner. No, there's no reason, no time to throw your baby finger out. What would 1 note happen? What would 1 note? Would you throw your baby finger out for 1 note? Okay, no, just chill out. Come back down, relax your arm. Put the stick on the surface, so just sitting on the surface. Don't be bent forward. It's that flat thing. You got it by doing this last week. Remember, come on, do this. Find the, no, my wrist looks like this. Your wrist still looks rounded. No, your wrist is round right now. No, you don't do this on the surface. You hold the stick, you don't need the surface. And you turn your, like that. See? Now you're not round, now you're concave. Find a flat position. Okay? And you know how to do that. Now see that grip? That grip will probably bounce whether you know it or not. So we just turn up and we're just gonna go down. There. You didn't really throw your baby finger over. Now you don't know it, but at this point you're trained well enough because you've been thinking about this floor that you lifted it back up to the floor, but you would never know it. Watch. I lifted it back up to here. You wouldn't even know. You were so well trained, you just think of turning and stopping. But it did hit the surface, I can hear it, and now you're here. So you lifted it back up. Now, if you don't lift it up, you would get more rebounds. See? Now 1 note. Yeah, it just feels like you stop. 2 notes feels that way too, as well. If you were to stop down, you're not going to feel much of it. It'll almost feel just much. Okay, hold on. So single or double. You have to, it's just like a single. Only you just ask for 2 notes. You stay down just a little longer. Do 1 again and see what that feels like. How it just, yeah, that's how 2 will feel. Just get 2 notes. Yeah. See? It's so fast you won't get, yeah, you don't even feel anything. You just go 1, 2. And you don't have to you don't even have to lift it back up. Stop at the floor because yeah, you lifted it back up whether you know it. There. Now just do 1. Don't throw your hand open, just hold it. Remember, I just stay close, just stay open however you want. Okay? So you turn up. Are you gonna get the shape? I think you're shankish. Head towards the shank. There you go. There you go. Just go boom. Just, yeah. Boom. Do that in your other hand. What's your baby finger? It looks a little wonky. Yeah, leave it. Focus on the front of the hand. Now play 2. Don't lift it back up, but that was really good. It just stops, doesn't it? It almost feels like 1. Play 1. Play 2, and it'll feel almost identical. But don't lift it up. 2 and stay down. See, you're up. You came up and you don't even know it. That's a beautiful double, Steve. And I'll mark this. See? Boom. That's all it is. And there seems to be some level of a requirement that has to do with, and you get this, a little high. That's why the floor is so important. Because you've trained yourself. You didn't even know it. You didn't know it. But you trained yourself to feel the floor. Pausing the camera. It's very good so far. We're doing great. Okay. So that's what's a little bit mystifying about this technique. It's so simple. You miss it. You don't have to do anything. Just believe in the grip. Okay, yeah, that's good. Yeah, see? 2 notes. You didn't do anything. What did you do? You learned to hold the stick. Okay, let me talk now. Let's keep this. You're learning the grip. It actually works. You proved it to yourself. Reinforced it so that I can say that's it. And you develop the feeling of how the arm just hangs, but it has to hang in a correct position so that the stick is aligned with the pad in such a way that we call that the floor. Right? And you've been training now, whether you knew it or not, you've been in training, and the benefits are starting to reveal themselves to you. Right? It's like, I didn't lift the stick up, but I'm above the surface, right at the floor. Pretty cool. All right, so now maybe we can start making some headway and get into some strokes. Now, do you have the library there with you?
No.
You don't. Well, you should. Next time, have the library. I know you're dealing with all kinds of stuff, but you should have the library out. You should have it photocopied. It's a joyous road trip, to head out to the UPS or to wherever. Your local church probably has an ability to print up a 25-page document, but any Kinko's, and it's a really good idea. You want to have that available at all times because, pardon me, looking at a stroke, for instance, and all these strokes are in pretty sound chronological order, give or take. And so we would want to look at the Spivak Library, page number 4. And what do we have? Can you see it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
See? Now, Murray would write the strokes as 32nd notes, with the accent being 16th note. Typically, we play them as 16th notes, with the accent being an 8th note. Now, I think this is the perfect time because you're starting to feel some stuff. You're starting to feel a wrist turn, which is all we really need. Wrist turn and your grip. Lord, understanding that the longer you stay down right on the surface, the more notes you'll get until you come back to the floor. And you won't even know that you came back to the floor if you're not playing in the Chad McEnroe way. It's not as obvious, and yet you've experienced it today. And so now it is obvious, because if you're here, you're not on the surface. But if I hear a note, and then you finish just above the surface at the floor, you've lifted that stick back up to the floor, but it's so tiny. How would you teach someone? You're always wondering, how do these kids get it? Because they don't know. No one's told them. It's like, there you go. Did you lift it up? Yes. Do you know you lifted it up? Probably not. Okay? So that leads us to this. So, if we put the metronome on at 40, and maybe we want to go this slow. Typically, as I mentioned, it's written as 30-second notes, these 12 strokes, and what we play them as 16th notes, but it might be too fast for you right now. And the slow thing is killer. It really gives it to you, man. You just try not to be in a rush. Just you enjoy the process, as we say in Canada. Okay. And then all we do is I got my grip. See, I'm kind of on the surface for a minute there. Like, yeah, see? Do I have let's put the sticks on the surface. It's real relaxing. Because you don't have, and move over to your left just an inch or two so that I can see your right hand. Yeah. Now, if you put both sticks on the surface, you're still pretty flat, right? You're not all bent forward. You don't need to do anything with your baby feet. They're tucked underneath, but I essentially feel the stick resting on the middle finger in that little cradle that we'll soon talk about. And then I've got my thumb on, flat of the thumb, and then I've got my first finger comfortably wrapped around. And I know I have to hold the stick, but it's not a death grip. It's very comfortable. It's mostly about what parts of the body do I feel touching the stick. Thumb, middle finger, first finger. Back fingers are just curled around in a comfortable, normal position. Right? And you're just like that. See your baby finger in the right. Why is it sticking out? Yeah, why would you feel that? That takes some energy to do that. If we're looking for true efficiency, I mean, we can play this way. It can be a useful device to help really define that three-finger grip, but we can be relaxed about the thing and just go out those fingers to come underneath, but they're not even on the stick. Just hovering around, just see, because it's the middle finger that leads everything. Middle finger. You don't need that. Anything that'll happen, it can happen via the middle finger in the context of a three-finger grip, and you don't need those back fingers. They'll darken your tone and get in the way of the stick rebounding. Good. Okay. Yeah, so you're not on the surface, that's cool. I'm a little more flat. See, you're a little bit, you look a little like this, and I look more flat. Come on down, do this again. Do this. No, come on. The thing where your stick is pointing up towards the ceiling, and you're turned up, but your arms come down. That's what you just did it a minute ago. There. See now the shape of this? Does this look flat to you? Does this look flat to you? Now do this. Now do this. Come on. Yeah, see? Does that look flat? No, it looks round. Now go the other way. Come on, get the forearm down. Get the forearm to come down. Let it come down. It's real severe angle here, huh? Almost 90 degrees or something. Now we want to find the floor so that the forearm is parallel to the actual floor. And then the wrist is, no, your wrist is bent. Mine's flat. I can put my stick on here. See? Got the stick. Here you go, more like that. Okay. Now, the first finger and the middle finger are together. You have a big space, so it means it looks like you're going to do something here. I don't have a space. It's almost like the first finger and the middle finger. Let your hand open up. Let the stick come away from your palm for a minute and feel it in here. No, you've got a big space. But why? Your hand, because when you let your hand be natural, does it do this? No. The fingers might come apart a ton. No, you can stick out your hand. Everything be normal. And bend forward. Get what we did at the beginning. Are your first finger and middle finger like this? Like the Spock? They're the different fingers. Does it do this? No, they're together. Oh, that would hurt. Yeah, they're together, aren't they? See, now come down and find a flat position and leave your hand like that. Now the first finger and the middle finger are together. That's how they would be. And you hold a stick. You put it in, they don't come apart. Like that. Now, you might seem like not a big deal, but this is how you looked. That's not the grip. This is some other thing entirely. The fingers are together. It's a real small fulcrum. You're widening your fulcrum. Yeah. See, it looks like that. There. Now you turn up and you go, boom, and the fingers are still together. The fingers are together. Baby finger can be touching the ring finger too. Why would it go anywhere? Just leave your hand alone and turn your wrist. Leave the grip the same and just turn the wrist. Yeah, baby finger popped out. Why? That's not turning your wrist, that's doing this. Why? Thank you. You don't have to do anything. There. So what we would do to play roll strokes is, okay, got my grip. I feel relaxed. I think I'm going to get the bottom of the bead. So don't play yet. Don't play for a second. No, I'm playing these notes. We could go. Here's 60th.
I don't know, it stiffens up on me to try to go faster.
Well, we're not going fast. It's not bad. This is what we do.
I can't.
It's okay. It's okay. You saw me. I had to search for it for a minute too. Just play good notes. Wait. Can you hear my metronome?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna go turn. Just that. No. Now I know we've been working on Chad, so I get it. So this isn't a slight on you. Now we're working on this feeling of just turning and knocking on the door. Knocking on heaven's door technique. You just turn and remember you learned that you did lift it up. And everything stops dead. It's a moment of silence. It's a moment of deep prayer. Play one turn and stop there. Pray. Do it again. There. And pray. Feel everything settling down, any jangling that happens upon impact. Arms, everything just, they grip, everything just goes, wait. Now you're in the air. I want you waiting down now. Okay, now on the other hand, where is it? No, wait. The left has to be in a state of prayer. Complete relaxation. Now the right. It's going to turn once and pray. Thank you, and again. And pray. Now the other hand. Turn and pray. And turn again. Now the other hand. Turn and pray. See all that relaxed? Look at, you're just here. You spend most of your time here at the floor. No, you're right, it's not at the floor. You lost it. You lost your position. There There you go. Wait until it comes down. Do it again. Baby finger. Focus on it. And there. It's got to pray too. If it's moving, no, if it's sticking out, that's not praying. That's, I'm upset. I'm not at one with the universe. Stick. You've been successful. Just turn and pray. No, leave your baby finger alone. See, that's your wrist turning, not the finger doing something. Now do that on the other hand. You got it. Don't keep doing it. Relax the baby. No, baby finger. Yeah, it's got to be it's always in a state of prayer. The grip is almost like always in a state of prayer. It's when you, but then you're waiting. So that's what we're calling the state of prayer. Pray. Now the other hand, 2 notes. Got it. Keep it there now. Baby finger. Let it calm down. It's your hysterical child. It's that guy acting out you were telling me about. Now the other hand. Yeah, see? Stop putting the finger. You got it. No. See, this is deep concentration. This is real prayer. You know what they do? I'm told, I'm not sure if, I'm into Kung Fu. I'm 1 degree of separation from David Carradine through his doctor and my dear friend, Dr. Bill Kiblinger, and through my dear friend Karen Black, the famous actress, who I didn't realize it, but worked with David Carradine. So this close. Right? So the Shaolin, the kind of thing that I'm told happens when you're in training in that kind of way, like a Shaolin priest. Now, they might not partake in this. So for those out there who really know about this stuff, forgive me. But when you're meditating, the guru, the group of priests meditating, and often they'll have.
Can I call you right back?
Let me pause the camera.
Okay.
So don't lose the recording, okay?
All right. Thanks.
You're welcome. Okay, so you need to go because you are the eternal bodyguard, and your presence is required. So I understand, and you've got the essence of what it is we're doing here. That is, we're looking to do nothing. We hold a stick and we turn, and whether you know it or not, well, you do know it because if you finish and you're here, it means a little bit of a delay. It means that you've gone from this position of making a note on the bottom of the bead to waiting here. But you have to always wait here. This is your praying position. I kind of like that. Get your right hand more flat, head forward. They don't look, they should be in an identical. What I was going to say is the Shaolin priest, they're focused on what might be a locus, meaning they've got a burning candle, and everyone is using that burning candle as a focal point or a focus point. And the priest walks around the guru, perhaps, right, walks behind you. And when they see that you've lost, your mind wanders or your baby finger sticks out, they whack you on the back of the head. You lost your focus. Whack! You're back. So it's that kind of focus, Steve. That level of focus. Nobody's going to whack you on the back of the head. Believe me. But it's that kind of thinking so that we're deeply, deeply meditative. And we go boom, two, boom, and then boom. And once everything's calmed down, we know that we haven't done anything extraneous with our finger. And then the other, now see your right hand, you're going to get whacked on the back of the head. It's not waiting. There you go. Wait, calm down.
Why does my hand want to do that grip?
Well, because your right hand, why does it want to always do this? Your right hand's worse than your left. Your right hand has to wait here. It's discipline. Do another one, 2 in each hand. There. Now do 2 in the left. Just calm down. Do another one. Your arm's not relaxed. Your elbow's sticking out, so you gotta find it. There you go. Yeah, okay. Oh, you stuck your baby finger up and not bad. Now the other hand. Keep the left right there, relaxed. Focus on the left, what your right is doing. Now, focus on your right. Focus on your right. Your right baby finger sticking out. You're right. You're right. I don't care about the wiggling. I want your right. There you go. There, you see? Your mind is racing around. 2 in each hand. There's 1. Focus on the left. Another in the right. There you go. Now focus on the right. There you go. Focus on the, no, 2 in the left. But 2 in the left. Relax your arm. Relax your arm. There it is. 2 in the right. But focus on the left. Now 2 in the left and focus on the right. Focus on the right. There you go. That's doubles. There you go. There you go.
Anyway.
Yeah, but nothing you can say. It's just a matter of focus now. Because elbows sticking out a little. Have you noticed? Are you meditating? There it is. What's the right doing? Right's good. What's the left? Nope. Left's no good. Baby finger. Fix the baby finger. Do the right again. Put the left down. No, left's not right. Not correct. There. Now think of the right and think of the left. Now in the right, left. Think of the right. There you go. Think of the left. No, baby finger starting to stick out. Relax your elbow on the left. That's going to make you start to wiggle. Relax it. There it is. There it is. There it is. It's a matter of focus. And you don't believe it. But you've had a bunch of successful runs. There, see? You focus on this. Wait. Elbow sticking up, fix it. There. No, don't play again, play in the right. It's your left when it doesn't play that's all over the place. There, now stop. Is your right relaxed? Is your arm? There, do it. There, wait. Is it relaxed? Yeah. Everything's calmed down. Now the right. Look at your left, beautiful. Right. Nope, gotta calm down, baby finger, fix it while it relaxes. Pray. Don't play again, you gotta play the other hand. You gotta think about your left while your left's sticking up in the air. No, keep your left in one place. Elbow sticking out. Just hold it over the surface. When it calms down, don't play. Don't play. Gotta learn this, which you already did. You went, oh my God, it's perfect. Don't give up yet. We're almost done. Let's have one good pass. If you keep insisting that you're praying when you're not, it ain't gonna help. Is your left relaxed? Yes, it is. Is your right relaxed? You're properly focused. Now, while you play your left for one turn, think about your right. Keep it relaxed like that. Play your left. Stop. You're back. Is it left or right? It is. Play another left, but focus on your right. Focus on your left. Is it relaxed? Relax it. Relax. No, just relax. Let it wiggle. It's going to wiggle. You're back. Now play the right and think of your left. Again. Think of your left. There. Now think of your right. Good. Now think of your... There. 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 And that's all we're doing. We're learning. We're just gonna play doubles right now. We're just doing this. See, there you watch. I'm relaxed. Now. I'm relaxed. No, don't play. You just had a great run. You just keep relaxing while the other hand plays. 1, 2, then you can start to play roll strokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, and they keep waiting. Eventually, see, I'm waiting. The other hand, while my left plays, my right is waiting. for that moment. It's waiting at the floor, praying at the floor.
Why does my left hand want to stiffen up?
Because you haven't mastered meditation. But once you do, and I stop you, because you wonder, your elbow's like this, and your baby finger's like this, and I say fix it, and you go, and you're back. So what you have to do is think of the hand that isn't playing. So my left looks good because I'm relaxed. So I'm just focusing on my left. Look, it's still relaxed. Now, is my right relaxed? Yeah. So I'm going to focus on my right while I turn in my left. Focused on the left while I turn in my right. Left, right, left, right. And that's all we're doing. Focusing. And if you feel the system start to do that thing, because I have to too. I have to look and say, Kevin, you're not at the floor. I have to bust myself to improve. And that means doing just what you did today. That last pass you did. Now, you're not recognizing what you just got. But you calmed down today. So it looks like this. See my left? Not doing anything. Watch my right, watch my right. Not doing anything. Watch my left. Do that in the air and then we're done. Just do that in the air. Get the position. What's your left doing? What's your right doing? It's a little bent forward. Be a little more flat. There you go. What's your left doing? Nothing. What's your right doing? Nothing. What's your left doing? Nothing. See? That's what you won't do. Now, as soon as you feel the left elbow start to stick out, just because there's a stick in it, fix it. Be patient enough. Be heavy enough. What's that idea? They call someone that's virtuistic heavy. What you're going to do is, sounds counterintuitive, but you're going to spend much of your mental real estate focused on the hand this week for when you practice. I'll write it up for you. That isn't playing. And if you feel unusualness and it's starting to feel funny, elbow stick out, baby finger, that doesn't feel comfortable. That's not a state of meditation. Find it. Start again. It takes a lot of patience, but you're getting there. Very good. Now go take care of, those people need you.
All right.
Must be nice to be needed.
No, it's more of a complaint than anything else. So,
What's that?
more of a complaint. Well, I have to see what I can deal with. Anyway.
Well, glad to see you, I'm sure. Good job.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Kevin.
Welcome.